sense. Residence upstairs. Stealing the mask shouldn't be a problem.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Thief Mastered Gameplay Undetected Walkthrough Part 4. It's gonna be bits this year I'm gonna find hard to talk to you because there's a lot of chatting going on in the background and I want you to kinda hear that stuff. So if I'm not talking because they're talking, I apologize for that. Anyway, this wee bit here, easy enough wee mission to do, but let's get started and start robbing this blind.
Let's see now. Cousin, I expect us to join the piles around St. Louis, laughing about and right uptown. Let us pray that it does not. For I have a delicate proposition from which we could both benefit richly.
As you heard him talking there, he's actually reading the letter that we just picked up, which is the letter to open up this safe. There's three digits on it, and it's like I think it's 792. It's in the letter anyway, and you'll be able to open that safe when you look at the letter.
Where was I? Benefit richly. So for the madam, I made a gilded copy, sipped the very finest glass, befitting a whoremonger.
As you can see, at the minute I'm actually trying to guess this here, but you can actually hit the back button or the start button. I can't actually mind right now to pause the game, and you can actually go to your documents and look at the document itself. While you're in this, if you don't actually have to back out of it, as you can see that it's actually 739, and that's the safe code that you want to type in. It may be different for you, just in case. That's where you get the letter anyway.
Works my fingers to the bone. Yes. The real money is in the original piece. I'll keep close in my workshop till I find a buyer outside this reeking city.
An original and a copy. A nice scam, Grove. Good of you to write it down for me. More extravagant than my usual masks. One for the collection. Never know when I'll be invited to a ball. I'll see myself out. An upstairs window should get me over that gate.
Okay, now we have to skip out here because we just got the mask. But as we get out of here, we'll just actually still some stuff for us to collect anyway. So, first of all, if you haven't robbed this guy yet, there's two satchels on him that you can take. Just be careful because if you do put out these lights, by the way, as well, he will notice you. Since we can't knock him out because we're in master mode, if you're not in master mode, any other difficulty below that, feel free to knock him out, you can. But since we're in master mode, we actually can't knock him out. So, we have to avoid him. Anyway, on up the stairs we go. There is 3 more guards, about 2 of them are sleeping, and 1 of them is awake and walking about. But we'll deal with them as we come to them. I was trying to pick around the corners to see. But head on into this room down at the bottom here. And inside here you'll see your guard that's actually awake and walking about. Don't forget to hit any light switches that you see on your way by as well, to turn them off to make sure less chance of getting detected.
If I had a lady like his upstairs, I would not let the bed go cold.
This guy, he talks a wee bit here and there. Feel free to knock him out at any time here anyway. You don't actually have to wait for him to talk.
All these beauties. I'd lift one myself if I didn't need the job.
In this room, there's actually a good few things here to pick up. Just be careful if you are going to loot it without knocking him out, because it can be a little bit unsafe.
If he's got this on show, what else has he got locked away?
Don't forget, you don't actually have to knock them out to get the pack, the schedule, and don't forget you also don't have to steal the schedule to before you knock them out. If you knock them out and then pick up the body, you will actually take any schedules that they have on them. This next bit, next about 10 minutes or so here, I'm actually going to talk because there's not actually much going on. So, but coming up to near the ending of this video, there is going to be a lot of chatting going on. So, yeah. I am thinking about doing the... when I decide to go back to play Thief, at the minute I'm playing all the games and stuff, trying to get them videos on because I've got enough of Thief recorded right now. I just don't have enough of like Dark Souls and Final Fantasy stuff like that recorded. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we've got a lot of stuff coming. Hopefully over the next few weeks and months. As you know, we have Thief coming. We've got Thief. We've got Sudaku. We have the Dark Souls 2. We've got some Titanfall. We've got Final Fantasy X. We've got Final Fantasy X minus 2. And I think that's it. Oh, and we're finishing off Tomb Raider as well. So all them game videos are coming within the next few months. And then we'll also have Watch Dogs most likely coming up in May. Not too sure when we'll get around to doing that, but I'm hoping to have at least most of these videos done, because I'm going to actually sit and edit like mad over the next while anyway, because we do have a lot of stuff to do. And I'll edit up and up anyway. Well, Tomb Raider finishes this week as well, and I said I would probably take on Faith to make it the main thing, but as far as I can mind, it's not getting a lot of views and stuff, and likes and comments and stuff, so it's kind of a dead project right now for me. But I'm going to give it another wee while. But if it does stay dead, I'm going to just drop it all together. But I won't be. I know. I think Sadeki is actually the worst project of all views and comments and stuff. Actually, no. I think Sadeki actually has more. Actually, my mistake. But even if it was worse, I still probably want to drop Sadeki, because Sadeki is a childhood dream of mine, and I would like to try and publish that out there as much as possible, so people will actually give it a go. Because it is definitely worth a game to pick up, and it's only like £2.99 or £3 or something like that there on Steam, so you might as well pick it up anyway, because it is quite cheap now. But yeah, as I said, there's a lot of games still to come here, and most of them I think are Let's Plays. Dark Souls, I'm actually using AMB, Epic Name Bros guide for that. If you've never heard of Epic Name Bro before, then you must not have played Dark Souls, or you have no affiliation with Dark Souls, or sorry, a Souls game. Because he is, as far as I can mind, he is still the number ranked one player. Well, he's not actually ranked on the leaderboards or nothing, but he is the main guy you'll go to pretty much for all the Soul stuff. He knows the insides and outs. He knows the lore. He knows most of the lore, stuff like that. So we'll be using his guides. So if there's similarities to our videos, that's why. Just in case people are wondering. Because I'm using his guides to get me through the first playthrough. After that, we will probably do another playthrough on the. Well, we probably won't do New Game Plus because of not right away. But after we do complete it, we'll probably do another playthrough and stuff, and it'll be our pure style. Pretty much, it's not really a copy. One of my mates, he was actually saying you need to be careful just because people think you're copying him. It's not really copying them, because I don't do lore or nothing like that there. I just pretty much do the game itself and talk to the NPCs and stuff. So pretty much, plus I also do a different playstyle than him. So it's completely different at the end of the day. Like, I just more using him to get me through the game, so I know what's what coming and stuff like that there. So yeah. Also, I picked up his Amazon. You can get his guide on Amazon for $20. So if you've got Dark Souls 2 and you need a guide and you can't watch videos or something when you're playing the game, pick up his guide. It's $20 or something on Amazon, as far as I can mind, and it's $13.99 on the UK Amazon. So definitely look into picking that up. It's definitely worth a pick up. Anyway, back to Faith, less Dark Souls and stuff. That's all what's to come. Like, there's lots of stuff to come, and I'm sorry for getting so distracted here. Anyway, Faith. As you see, there's that guy over here. He's sleeping. You not need to worry about him at all. You can turn off the light there anyway, but there's really no need. Start pick locking this here and try and be careful, because if you make one fail here, which you will see me do, he will waken up. And you will have to knock him out if you're going to take another chance at this safe because of that. Because if he hears another clip, well, I didn't take the chance, I just knocked him out just in case. I can get them after you've woken him up. If you do another fail, he will come over and inspect the area and he'll catch you. So that's why. So do be careful of that. The last guard is upstairs, which we'll deal with him in a minute. Oh. As you see there, the thing just popped up on the screen and now he's awake. The best idea would have been for me to do that was turn off the light first, collect that cup and all, and wait. But if you go up, not actually behind him because you can't knock him out from behind, but if you go up beside, to the right of him a wee bit, you can actually still knock him out. Even when he's sleeping, if you want to, just to make sure, as you can see right here, if you want to, just to make sure you don't wake him up when you're picklocking that there, you can just, you know, like I said, knock him out right before you even waking him up. Because I will show you another guard upstairs. Even though they're sleeping, you can still knock them out. Anyway, back to the save. I'm not going for 100% walkthrough this here. I'm just doing a let's play, like I said. But what we're trying for is to go through the game without being detected. I think I said this in all videos before. Alerts are okay, but as soon as we get spotted or set off an alarm or any of that there, it's done. We have to reboot to our last save or whatever. But I'll be cutting most of that stuff out. So as soon as you get this here safe actually opened, you will get a collectible item in here. As far as I meant, it's like a snake bracelet. It's actually a funky looking little bracelet, so as soon as you open up the safe, you will see it sitting right there anyway. Collect the coins and collect the bracelet, and Bart will say this.
Now, what do we have here?
Right, what do we have here? The bracelet belonged to Lady Ura. I can't actually read that, sorry. If you guys want to read that, you can pause that the screen there anyway. I actually couldn't read it because I'm using Adobe Pro and I have the screen up there in the tiny corner because I have so much other stuff up here that I'm using. Because I was in recording my fights and stuff, and this is post commentary. So pretty much I'm actually going through this here carefully, and I've got that much stuff up, so it's kind of hard for me to read that stuff. As for why, I was actually planning to read some of the stuff out to you, but like I said, I think I said on the video before, I'm just going to cut out most of it because it is so small for me to actually read. I can't actually see it. I just ignored getting into this cupboard. There's really no point. I thought it was actually for some weird reason. I thought you could actually open it and find stuff in it like this cupboard, but I was mistaken and I wrong. Anyway, pick up the candle in this one and close the door. Like there are going to be some that I do miss, and like I said, I'm not going for 100%. Eventually, if this here picks up enough, I actually probably will do a 100% playthrough. See, I'm not enjoying the game as much as I thought I would, and that's why I've stopped playing it at the minute. But I've got enough footage to do for now. If it's going to pick up or not, like I said, that's why I'm only going to do a couple more videos. And if it is still quite a dead show, I'm probably just gonna put it to the side and leave it on the burner for a while and see if anyone asks where's the next video, stuff like that. If it starts getting requested enough, I'll bring it back and not delete the videos. But after so long, I'm more going to keep the footage on there for so long. So it will get deleted eventually if it doesn't pick up. So I apologize for that there if anyone comes in watching this here in a few weeks, oh sorry, it'll be a few months at least, anyway, a few months time or even a year or so later down the line, and we were looking to see more of this here. That's what happened. It wasn't big at the time. That's what actually happens with a lot of my series. If it doesn't really get big, well, I don't want it to be massive like fucking PewDiePie or Epic Name Bro or any of them. Big for small channels, what I mean, like, you know, couple of likes, a few comments, stuff like that there, and a few views. Like if it's only getting 10 views, 1 like, no comments and stuff like that there, it really is, especially if I'm not enjoying the game as much as I was, or if I don't enjoy the game at all, it's not really worth my time to continue the series on. That's why. I'm sorry I'm on about this here, but I'm just explaining why, just in case you guys wonder what happens to this series that down the line if it does disappear. But if you guys do want to continue, don't forget to do comment, do like it, and do let us know that you want it to continue. But our Tomb Raider one, like I said, it'll be finished this week. That there was probably our second biggest series we've done. Our very first big series was Dark Souls. Like we did do Witcher and stuff, we stopped that because it wasn't getting the views and stuff. The same with a few other programs and stuff like we've done. I do apologise for that. A lot of games that I even was enjoying and I just didn't do them because it just wasn't worth my time. There's a couple of unboxing videos going up this week as well of Dark Souls 2 Limited Edition, and as well as the Final Fantasy X Collector's Edition. Like there's really no point in the X Edition, but I thought I'd just do it anyway. So keep your eye out for that. Don't forget to subscribe for that. There is, like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming. For this bit, you don't actually need to shoot a wire arrow. Like I'm gonna actually shoot a wire arrow at this fireplace. You don't need to do that. What you can do here is lit these two doors. I can't mind if there's anything in it. I don't think there actually is. Oh, my bad. There actually was. And you can actually just swoop across, or you can walk out and walk around into that room. She's not gonna see you over there. So you can just swoop across or walk out to that room and into that other room. You know, walk around if you're worried. So there's no need to waste a water arrow here, especially if you're on master difficulty, because supplies are limited and they do cost a lot of money. But if you want to be on the super safe side and don't want to walk on around, you can just sneak across here. Or if you want to be on the super safe side and still want to walk around, but you don't want that fire burn, go ahead. But I recommend not doing it because it is a waste of water arrow. My bad. Don't forget to pick up this cup. I actually looked at the wrong cup here and I said inventory full, and I was like, oh, I can't pick it up, and I walked off and I didn't realize. Now that was my fault, so make sure you
This is my way out, but once I drop down, there's no coming back.
Thanks for interrupting me there, Garrett. That was just rude. Anyway, collect that cup, don't forget about it, because like he just said, that you cannot get back in here. Now when we do get out of here, there is going to be a lot of chatting, and I'm barely going to get to talk at parts. But if I can't talk at the parts, I have them cut down here anyway for me to talk. But if I can't actually really talk during it, I would just move it back up for full gameplay sound. As you know, I turn the game down for me to talk, and I turn it up for the cutscenes and chat and stuff like that there. Now that we're actually out here, we're going to actually continue on to the clock tower. As soon as we get to the clock tower, this is where this video is roughly going to end. I don't want to keep this for that too long. I may end up starting a new game anyway and going through it again from a master difficulty, and just do live commentary to even speed it up a bit if it is demanded enough and I just can't keep up with it. By the way, guys, do you want this to be the main series? Do you want Dark Souls? Let us know what you want to be the main series. Guys, like at the start of this video, I mentioned all the stuff that we're working on. Let us know what you're the most interested in, so we can concentrate the most on that just for you. Anyway, ooh. As soon as you get in here, just head on out this wee door, and you'll hear a couple of guys start talking out here. And that's where I'm quiet for a while.
The old man remembers the Shalebridge fires. Flames so bright, night became day. Or was it smoke so thick, day became night?
Well, I read that before the Baron was born, the city was at war.
Read it, did you? Oh, bloody friggin' duh. Nothing like being there, is it? These streets have seen all manner of shit. Fires, plagues.
Don't forget the war.
It was with Blackrock, alright? More of a squabble than a war.
Watch out.
So if our neighbors catch wind of the shit pile we're in now, you'll see your bloody war.
Damn guard doing nothing but talk. And we'll continue up this path and you'll get even more chats. Just be careful.
You're kidding!
I swear. Oh,
Wonder
please,
if the Baron
sir.
can do something
Please,
to
sir.
stop
You
the
can smell that shit himself.
Wood goes.
You have to do that here. You think sleep's not rare enough?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Bleach Market. Her with the face that the rakers would throw back in the river. Try to make it crack a smile.
Pause. Die of the gloom already. Do everyone a favor.
Careful, she's off to fetch the piss pot.
Anyway, after them guards being on deck, you want to follow up behind them, but keep your distance just in case they spot you. So do be careful of that. I don't know if they've done them, but if you want, you can take that chance.
They cry about martial law, but you don't see it leaving.
We locked the gates, you fog skull.
I'm not too sure if they actually do have that. I can't see nothing on them from here. It doesn't really look like it, so I won't really take the chance maybe going after, I think, one on the right.
They say old what's-his-name's gone down with the gloom.
Who? He had it coming.
Like I said, there's very little parts in this area I can talk, and even that there, it's very short. So I do apologize for this.
The Baron should have given one of his speeches about this lockdown business. People love fancy speeches.
When was the last time anyone saw his face?
So much talking.
You're from up Eastport way, right? Is the gloom there yet?
Yep. River drains were clogged with the drowned. It was ripe. Like a giant sloop.
Hey, come on. I just ate some of that before shift started.
I was the shitsop who stood waist deep in the stuff, carting them out. Seems as if we spend more time catching our breath instead of feet.
As you heard there, the guy just spotted me a wee bit. Anyway, after you get up here, just like I said, do be careful there, just because them guys do spot you. The way to continue on, as you can see, is actually just up this rope. So you jump up in this box, jump up on the rope, and then you'll be up on this roof, and then climb up the roof, and then that's this part done. So once you get up here, pretty much actually turn around and climb up the wheel edge, my bad, and then that's it done. Mission complete. This is my stats anyway. If you just want to have a look at it, I'm going to let it run on here a wee bit. Plus you get 2 achievements. Anyway guys, that's it for us. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Don't forget, stay sexy. Achievement unlocked!